15 Incredible foods that are good for the heart. Research shows that heart disease causes almost 1/3 of all death worldwide. Our daily diet plays a major role in our heart health and can impact our risk of heart disease. There are certain foods that can influence blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and inflammation, which are all risk factors for heart disease. Here are a list of foods that are good for the heart. 1. Green leafy vegetables. Green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, and collard greens are known for their richness in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These vegetables are a great source of vitamin K, which helps protect our arteries and promote proper blood clotting. Aside from this, they are also high in dietary nitrates, which reduces blood pressure, decrease arterial stiffness, and improve the function of cells lining the blood vessels. Some studies shows that increasing our green leafy vegetables lowers our risk of heart disease. 2. Berries. Strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries are packed with significant nutrients that are good for our heart health. Berries has anthocyanins, an antioxidant, which protect us against the oxidative stress and inflammation which contributes in the development of heart disease. Research shows that eating lots of berries can reduce several risk factors for heart disease. Other studies found that if we eat blueberries daily, the function of cells that line the blood vessels improves, which help control blood pressure and blood clotting. Aside from being nutritious, berries are also satisfying snack or delicious low-calorie dessert. 3. Avocados. Avocados are an excellent source of monounsaturated fats which are good for the heart. This monounsaturated fats have been linked to reduced levels of cholesterol and a lower risk of heart disease. Aside from monounsaturated fats, avocados are also rich in potassium, which is essential to heart health. As a matter of fact, one avocado provides 975 milligrams of potassium, or about 28% of the amount that we need in a day. Having daily enough amount of potassium can decrease blood pressure, which is associated to lower risk of stroke. 4. Whole grains. Whole grains has 3 nutrient-rich parts. These are germ, endosperm, and bran. Studies found that including more whole grains in our diet can benefit our heart health. There are different types of whole grains that we can choose from. This includes whole wheat, brown rice, oats, rye, barley, buckwheat, and quinoa. Whole grains are higher in fiber compared to refined grains. Whole grains may help reduce bad LDL cholesterol and decrease the risk of heart disease. Another study found that eating at least 3 servings of whole grains significantly decreases systolic blood pressure, which can reduce the risk of stroke. 5. Walnuts. Walnuts are a great source of micronutrients like copper, manganese, and magnesium. Aside from these, walnuts are also rich in fiber. Studies show that including a few servings of walnuts in our diet can help protect us against heart disease. Other studies shows that eating walnuts can reduce bad LDL cholesterol, lower diastolic blood pressure, and decrease oxidative stress and inflammation. Remarkably, some studies also found that eating nuts like walnuts regularly is associated with a lower risk of heart disease. 6. Tomatoes. Tomatoes have lycopene, a natural plant pigment with great antioxidant properties. Antioxidants prevent oxidative damage and inflammation and help neutralize harmful free radicals, which are both contributory to heart disease. Low blood levels of lycopene are linked to an increased risk of stroke and heart attack. Studies showed that high intake of foods rich in lycopene reduces risk of stroke and heart disease. Higher levels of HDL cholesterol can help remove excess cholesterol and plaque from the arteries to keep your heart healthy and protect against heart disease and stroke. To keep our heart healthy and protected against stroke and heart disease, we need to have higher level of HDL cholesterol, which help remove excess cholesterol and plaque from the arteries. 7. Almonds. Almonds are incredibly nutritious, having a long list of vitamins and minerals that are essential to heart health. Almonds are also a good source of heart-healthy fiber and monounsaturated fats, two of the most important nutrients that can help protect us against heart disease. Study shows that eating almonds can have a great effect on our cholesterol levels. Like tomatoes, studies also show that eating almonds is associated with higher levels of HDL cholesterol, which can help reduce plaque accumulation and keep our arteries clear. Although almonds are very high in nutrients, they are also high in calories. 8. Beans. Beans have resistant starch, which fights digestion and is fermented by the beneficial bacteria in our gut. Some studies found that resistant starch can improve our heart health by decreasing blood levels of triglycerides and cholesterol. Research also found that eating beans can reduce certain risk factors for heart disease. Studies also show that eating beans has been linked to reduced blood pressure and inflammation, both of which are risk factors for heart disease. 9. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is rich in flavonoids, an antioxidant which can help boost our heart health. Several studies have linked eating chocolate with lower risk of heart disease. Studies show that people who eat chocolates at least 5 times a week lowers their risk of having a coronary heart disease than non-chocolate eaters. Other study also found that eating chocolate at least twice per week can lower risk of having calcified plaque in the arteries. These studies may have shown good result as to its benefits for our heart health, but it don't account other factors that may be involved. Chocolate can be high in sugar and calories, which can contradict many of its health-promoting properties. Choose a high-quality dark chocolate with a cocoa content of at least 70%, and moderate your intake to make the most of its heart-healthy benefits. 10. Fish oil and fatty fish. Fishes like mackerel, salmon, tuna, and sardines are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. This omega-3 fatty acids have been studied comprehensively for their heart health benefits. A study showed that eating salmon 3 times a week for 8 weeks significantly decreased diastolic blood pressure. Other studies showed that eating fish in a long run was linked to lower levels of total cholesterol, fasting blood sugar, systolic blood pressure and blood triglycerides. In case you are not fond of eating seafood, fish oil is another option for getting your daily dose of omega-3 fatty acids. Supplements like fish oil have been shown to improve arterial function, decrease blood pressure and reduce blood triglycerides. 11. Green tea. Green tea has been linked to a number of health benefits, like increased fat burning and improved insulin sensitivity. It contains polyphenols and catechins which can act as antioxidants to reduce inflammation, prevent cell damage and protect the health of our heart. Studies show that a higher intake of green tea catechins was linked to significantly lower levels of LDL and total cholesterol. Additionally, green tea decreases both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Other studies found that taking green tea extract for 3 months reduced triglycerides, LDL, blood pressure, and total cholesterol. 12. Olive oil. Olive oil is filled with antioxidants, which can decrease the risk of chronic disease and relieve inflammation. It's also rich in monounsaturated fatty acids, which have been linked to reduced levels of cholesterol and a lower risk of heart disease. A higher intake of olive oil is linked to a lower risk of dying from heart disease and lower systolic and diastolic blood pressure. 13. Seeds. Flax seeds and hemp seeds are all great sources of heart-healthy nutrients, including omega-3 fatty acids and fiber. Hemp seeds are rich in arginine, an amino acid that has been linked with reduced blood levels of certain inflammatory marker. Flax seed may help keep cholesterol levels and blood pressure control. Studies found that adding these types of seeds to our diet can improve many heart disease risk factors, including blood pressure, inflammation, cholesterol, and triglycerides. One study shows that eating flax seeds every day for half a year decreased systolic blood pressure and reduced diastolic blood pressure. 14. Garlic. Garlic has been used as a natural remedy to treat different kinds of illness. Through the years, research has confirmed garlic's medicinal properties and found that it can even help improve heart health. This is because it contains a compound called allicin, which is believed to have a multitude of therapeutic effects. Studies found that garlic extract can inhibit platelet buildup, which may reduce the risk of stroke and blood clots. To allow the formation of allicin and maximize the potential health benefits of garlic, be sure to consume it raw or crush it and let it sit for a few minutes before cooking. 15. Edamame. Edamame is frequently found in Asian cuisine. It is an immature soybean which is sometimes called as vegetable-type soybeans. Edamame is rich in soy isoflavones, which is a type of flavonoid which help lower cholesterol levels and, like other soy products, edamame is rich in soy isoflavones, a type of flavonoid that may improve heart health and help lower cholesterol levels. Studies show that soy isoflavones reduces total cholesterol and bad LDL cholesterol. Aside from isoflavone, edamame is also a good source of other heart-healthy nutrients, including antioxidants and dietary fiber. Improving our diet and lifestyle, even slightly reducing our cholesterol levels, can have a big impact on our risk of heart disease. Studies showed that decreasing total cholesterol levels was linked to lower risk of dying from coronary heart disease. Eat healthy. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.